You know, the more I look at this main menu, the more I'm starting to realize that this might be exactly what the moon is turning into, and that we may be seeing this very soon. Although, actually, isn't that circuit? Hmm. Why, hello there, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Nathri, and welcome back to the Broken Script. As I was doing my intro, I just realized that this book appeared in my hands. It's literally the same one that we've been getting. I think we have like 4 of those books now. Let's see. Yeah, we have 4 of those books now. During the last episode, a lot of things happened, such as the moon seems to be undergoing some kind of a transformation into some ungodly force. First it fractured, and now this shadowy mass is emerging from the remnants. The last thing that we saw of the moon, or whatever it is now, was there was something white and bright. It was coming out of the dark abyss in the center, surrounded by these red fragments or eyes or whatever. I'm not too sure what it's supposed to be exactly, but I imagine in this episode we're going to be seeing the final result of the moon's transformation. In this episode, I also plan on doing a couple of experiments. One of them being a suggestion. They said that I should take the book that I got from the missing chunk over there and throw them into the void. So, I'm not exactly sure which one it is. They all stack, so there's nothing special about each individual one. So, as the sun goes down, we're going to go take a quick trip over to the first base, over by that missing chunk, and see if we can get any kind of a secret encounter involving the secret chunk. Or missing chunk, rather. Alright, here we are at the missing chunk. It should be just up ahead here. Indeed. And I guess what we're gonna do is we're also gonna take a screenshot of the book, just so we have the contents saved. And then we're going to just throw them in one by one. Alright, there they go. Nothing appears to have happened. Alright, I think we need to get back, because... Oh, yeah, something really bad is happening to the moon. We're only seeing the beginning of the madness. I guess we're gonna be staying at base 1 for the night. Actually, we can get a good view of it from here. Oh, wow. Not what I expected. It's turning white. Something very strange is coming out of that. Certainly not what I expected. Oh, great. Alright, so... now our render distance is cooked. I've also just decided to turn on footsteps, or not footsteps, that's the name of the subtitle. But I've decided to turn on subtitles to see if there's any kind of hidden secrets in there with the subtitles. Alright, it is daytime, and it is very spooky not being able to see the ground from the top of the tower. Almost Silent Hill-esque. Oh, that must be the moon going down, because it's because the texture is so large now. So, the missing chunk experiment with the books didn't yield any results, unfortunately. I doubted that it would do anything, but... yeah. Alright, I have just harvested a bunch of fresh potatoes. So let's get ourselves some emeralds. And there we go, that's 6. And you are gonna level up 6 pumpkins for 1 emerald. I guess we need to set up a pumpkin farm now. Alright, so I think it's time that we actually do some exploring. And we're actually going to go out in this direction. We're just gonna go straight out in this way and see what we can find out here. Interesting looking biome over there. Is that a Badlands? It looks like it. It's like one of those valleys or canyons. Reminds me of Sedona. Oh. What was that? Now now the moon is just a singular white orb. What happened over there? Oh, that must be a lava pool. What happened, like, with the sounds, though? I have never heard that sound before. It almost sounded warden. Like, it almost sounded like the warden spawned. That was strange. I have never heard that sound before. Didn't they add new cave sounds in 1.21? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure they did, and maybe that's one of the new ones. Anyway, we have things to worry about because something bad's happening over there. What day are we even on? 19. I think day 20 is gonna be pretty crazy. For the most normal night out of all of them so far. Just been slaying mobs, mining coal on the stone beaches here. It's interesting how dormant it is. Oh, I just had to talk, didn't I? Alright, so I've pretty much spent most of the night just kind of running around and mining coal. And literally nothing has happened. And I also think it's raining because I can't see the moon. Yeah, it's raining. Okay. Help. Okay. I don't really know what this setup is, but I've just made like a little pumpkin farm here. We'll see how it goes. Spent pretty much the whole day just acquiring some wood. Got about a stack and a half of logs. And for some reason, I'm getting the urge to make a sky base. Don't know why. I just really want to make some kind of a sky bridge, like something you'd see out of like a beta or alpha world. Alright, we now just have a little platform here. I'm not really sure what I'm making here, but consider it a different version of our watchtower. Oh, and already there is a portal block on our staircase. Get out of here. Alright, so now I've made like a little ring around this thing. I still have no idea what I'm even making here. Can you see me? No, I still can't. Oh. Wait, there's a bedrock block above my head. Is that what that event signifies? Well, now I see you. Is there something up there? Is there like a chest up there? Alright, the joke sky base is almost completed. I've made like an outer rim here with slabs, and I guess this could be like some kind of an observatory besides the watchtower, as we'll have like a full range of the skybox here. Alright, let's head back down. Creeper on the staircase. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to light this thing up. Isn't it just gorgeous? Oh, why is the glass in here broken? Hold on. What happened? Wait! Are you kidding? We've lost some stuff. When did this happen? Wait, didn't I have more stuff in that chest? Wait, and I've lost all the wood. I've lost all my wood. What? Why did this happen? See, this is why I'm glad that I moved. Wait, it came back. I'm confused. But this is why I moved my pets, because I figured something like this would happen. What? Disc 11? Coming from that direction. And it's like been slowed down. The pitch is like 0.5. Monstrous sound. Wow. Oh! We're getting two things at once. I do believe it is nighttime. Oh boy. Ow. What the heck? I? I. Is it gonna spell integrity? I. Oh great, now we get to hear the chase sequence at this pitch. Is anything gonna happen when that ends? Okay. Nothing appears to have happened. As expected. That was an interesting series of events there. So, the moon has become a letter. Not what I expected after the transformation that it's gone through, but I'm curious as to what it's gonna spell out. It actually made the time get set to midnight. So this is day 2021, actually. Oh, right, because day 20 we didn't see What the heck? What just happened? What happened to my screen there? That was strange. I don't even remember the setup I had here. It even took my crafting table and the furnaces, I just realized, because it all despawned. Wow. And I think I even had glass in this chest, I think, and it's just all gone. Thank you for the disc. I don't need it. Why can't I break the slab? What? Weird, okay. I cannot break my slab up there. Wait, can I break any of this? Wait, what? Hold on, I think something weird's going on. I'm gonna relog. Okay. And now it's fixed, okay. Weird. I'm not really sure what I had for the windows here. I'm gonna assume it was this. Like something like that. I've been noticing a significant lack of void mists as well. We haven't seen those guys in a while. What could they be up to? Alright, I've made a bunch of new furnaces, and I've also made a bunch of new chests, so we should be pretty alright now on just this in general. Oh? Oh, what is happening? Oh, what is happening? No, 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 no. My tower. Please, no. Not my tower. No, not my tower, please. I worked really hard on the slab work there. What is happening? Why the chromatic aberration? I really feel like this is a sign that things are going to change very soon. I get the feeling that this next moon is going to be a rather spooky one. Yarf, it's okay. Everything's okay. See ya, everything is fine. Everything is fine. I just have to say that everything is fine, and it goes away. Alright, so that should be a pretty good setup for now with storage. We will also have to move everything else in those other boxes. And I suppose we might as well... That's something weird in there. We might as well just take the rest of the chests. Instead of just leaving them here. That's a full box, okay. Oh, and with my rotten flesh as well. Wait, what else was in here? There was something all across the top that was kind of important, I feel like. Yeah, we lost quite a bit. Dude, what is with the lightning? Why does the lightning keep doing that? It's becoming so often at this point. Where's my dog? Where did he go? Where did he go? What are you doing down there? I'm up here. There we go. I seriously don't trust that these guys are gonna get... are not gonna get struck by lightning. Like... It just keeps happening over and over. The sun is gonna be setting very soon, which means that... with this render distance change, we might not be able to see the moon. Although, actually, I think you can still see the skybox. Even with the fog all the way down. Yeah, I can see the sun there. So what is it going to say next? If anything. Oh, I can already see something pretty bad out there. Oh. E335? Is that what it says? Actually, if I look at it upside down, it says C. So either it's 335, which is pretty much meant to be like C, but backwards and in number form. Or it's just reversed for some reason, the C. Either way, we're gonna head up to the top of our observatory. Hopefully we don't get jumped on the way up. Either by lightning or anything else. Oh, what the heck was that? There's just an eyeball floating in the air there. That was strange. Alright, so here we are at the top. It's, I'm gonna light up the edges here. Yeah, I think that's definitely supposed to say C. Yeah, when I move my head upside down, it says C very clearly, so... probably says I see you. What to do with that information, I'm not really sure. Man, if I'm like right up here, it feels like I'm just descending down into the void. Alright, let's go feed the animals. And I'm probably gonna need a refresh on steak very soon. So now will be the perfect time. And while that cooks, let's go work on transferring the rest of the stuff in here over to there. Oh yeah. Now you can see it clear as day. Look at that. The moon is speaking to us. What would happen if I said, I see you? Okay. Was that just lucky timing, or just lucky timing, it seems like. That was funny. Right as I said that, it does that event. I do believe it's time to try to sleep. Nope, it will not let me. And I've also noticed that the errors on my desktop have completely vanished. They just no longer show up. Don't know if that's intentional, if that's something to do with the progression, or if they've just stopped showing up for some unknown reason. Oh. Did we just have an entity spawn? That was certainly not a normal cave sound. I don't see anything. There's a sign right here. No, no, no. Okay. Oh, what is this? I need your help. Okay, it's that one again. But what was the cave sound? Okay. That's what the cave sound was. Got it. Oh. There's a silhouette just peering over the top of the hill there. I see you. And you should be disappearing any second now. Any second now. Come on. Any second now. Wow, he's staying a little bit longer than I thought. Oh, there he goes. Okay then. Did that hurt the dog? It did. I think it did. No, it didn't. Okay. Maybe it hurt this guy. And random sign in my house. Okay, so things just kind of starting to happen in my house now. Got it. Alright, so I guess really the only thing left to do is, well, finish that monstrosity of a build. And, see what the moon has to say. Oh. A lot just happened at the same time. But I do believe that our observatory tower sky-based thing is completed. Oh. That looks problematic. What is even happening to the moon anymore? Just red. Wait. No, it doesn't say anything backwards. It almost looks like a Y there. Maybe it's gonna say you. I mean, if that's a Y, then it's definitely gonna say I see you. But it's like it's all jumbled. Strange. Let's attempt at sleeping again. It probably won't work, but you never know. We've had stranger moons let us sleep. It will let us sleep. Okay. At this point, I might as well just go enchant my pickaxe and see what I could get. I need to take some lapis, hold on. Alright, let's see what we can get for enchants. Efficiency 2? Just efficiency 2, okay. Don't exactly mind. But hey, we finally enchanted something. Our diamond axe is about to break, and I do believe I am... Yes, I'm 1 diamond short. So it looks like we're going back to an iron axe for a bit. Also, I decided to take some of those diamonds down in the mine. I mean, I might as well do that too. Alright, where are those diamonds? Here's some. And where are the others? Oh, they should be over here. Okay. Yeah, down here. Right, that's 9 more. And there might be some more down here? No, there's no more down there. Okay. Of course it starts raining. What is it with the rain in this world? It rains every other day at this point. Man, that thing is just... It just keeps getting stranger and stranger. I don't know what this build is even supposed to be. But I like it anyway. I suppose the only thing left to do is to actually go to the Nether and see what happens when we go there. So, yeah, an unexpected Nether trip, I know. But I actually wanted to do that in the last episode too. So, here's our chance. Here we go. Interesting, this is not what I remember. Oh, hello there. Join the game. Who joined the game? Oh, okay, there's the forest I was talking about. In fact, this actually would have been a good way to get levels by mining this stuff. There are lots of zombie pigmen here. Wow. Right off spawn. Alright, so I suppose I could attempt at making a netherite mine. So we're gonna head down here. And we're gonna dig into the... Oh! Yeah, you've cooked yourself. Okay. We're gonna do it right here. I heard something. Weird. Alright, so it shouldn't be too hard to get down in here. Yeah. I just hope Circuit can't spawn the Nether. Because technically this is one big cave. I do wonder if Circuit also is affected by the light as well. We have made that discovery that these creatures seem to prefer the dark. So that could be another experiment. Alright, we are close to bedrock. So we could probably go up a little more. And I suppose this starts... Oh! We just got another book. Yeah, I told you, it's no big deal that we lost those. We just keep getting them. Still wanna know what joined the game before we just had blank joined the game. Oh, hello there, Gas. Alright, so we're gonna head back to the surface, aka the overworld, and get a bunch of wool and make some beds. Oh, what even? Why? Why is there mobs everywhere? Alright, let's just get out of here. Let's just get out of here. Alright, we have returned and it is nighttime, so... And it's still raining. As expected. We're gonna need a little bit of iron for... the, shears. Maybe we get even more wool. Oh. Okay, oh, okay then. Hello there. Awkward. Kinda scared me when my screen went completely black there. Thought my game crashed or something. For some reason, I don't fully trust that the silhouette will be kept out by the height of that wall. I feel like it's still gonna be able to climb over. Maybe it won't have the same logic as the Void Mist, where it'll just kinda climb over anything tall. But it seems like it's not coming towards us at the moment, so we might be okay. Anyhow, I'm probably gonna stay on the observatory for the time being, and because if the sign, if the rainstorm decides to end, then we'll get a good view of the moon before the day arrives. We'll also get to watch this guy clearly. I know I've said this before, but where are the Void Mists? We haven't seen any of them. And I don't know why. I mean, a part of me is grateful, because they were pretty annoying to deal with. Just gotta slowly lead them into the pit. Oh. Oh, what the heck? Well, that clearly doesn't say anything. I'm almost seeing, like, a triangle shape. And I think I'm seeing an eye again. Yeah, I'm seeing an eye again there. That's weird. Are you just gonna stay completely put as well? I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. I imagine I won't be able to sleep. We could try anyway. Yeah, no sleep. So we are just going to have to wait out that Whatever that is. Wonder what would happen if I shoot him with like a bow, even a snowball. Would he actually react? And you should be disappearing any second now because the sun is almost up. Yep, there he goes. And there goes whatever that was as well. Some kinda weird red mass has returned. It never finished its sentence. Unless we missed it when either it changed the time or it was raining. Not too sure. Oh, wait. It placed a sign right next to my sign. Wait a minute, does it actually... I mean, I highly doubt it would be able to respond, but... I'm gonna actually... respond to the... Oh, you made a waterfall for me. How nice. I actually was thinking about making one of those. And then Noel decides to make one for me. How nice. That, however, was not as nice. Alright, we have a bunch of beds now. So, we should be pretty good for the netherite mining. So, let's see how this works. I've never actually done this trick before, so I hope I'm doing it right. Also, I really did not need to make another chest here, but whatever. And I'm also going to put an iron door in this side of the wall here. Just don't have to constantly mine it open. And an iron door should be secure enough. Right. Let's head back to the nether now. Alright, so if I'm not a doofus and mess this up, I should have to do this, that, and there we go, that worked. Went just as well as I imagined, so I guess that's how you do it. Of course the fire spawns right on me. I have not seen any yet. Then again, who knows what it looks like with the broken script resource pack. Oh! Wait, never mind, there's some right there. Would you look at that? We found some after all. Oh, I heard something. And how much is that? That looks like just one. Not bad though. We got one. Out of like 3 beds? That's not bad, and probably more unlucky than anything. Oh, and and there's some right there. That one took a bit to get to. Can I place anything there? Alright, how much is this? I wanna make sure this doesn't get destroyed either. Although I don't think ancient debris can burn. Rather not risk it. Ooh, that's a 3 vein too. That gives us enough to make 1 ingot, actually. That's nice. Okay, something weird just happened with my screen there. Not sure what that was about. That's a little close. Oh, here comes a lava ocean. Yeah, we're gonna go the other way. Oh, there's some right there. Looks like another 3 vein. Nice. And that was our last bed. Let's see, is there anything here? Nothing. Okay. So, 3 times out of the, I think, 20 beds I made, we got some ancient debris, which isn't too bad. Especially with how painful mining it manually is with a pickaxe. Go through diamond pickaxes like crazy. So, anyway... that's probably going to conclude this netherite mining session, then. Let's head back. Oh, and it is nighttime and raining again. You are kidding me. I just want to see the moon. There is an enderman in the base. In fact, he is stuck in the attic. 4 melons for 1 emerald, so we're gonna need some melons now. Which isn't gonna be too bad because there is a jungle right over here. Alright, sun is about to set. Let's get up on the observatory and see what it is we're dealing with now in the sky. That doesn't look good already. Actually, just looks like the last one. Yeah, it just looks like the last moon phase. Just that weird white artifact. Not sure what that's supposed to mean. Alright, so we should have enough emeralds for our first mending book. Let's see. Indeed we do. So... I guess let's go get our first book. And... oh, wait, I need a book as well. Hold on. So I guess I'd lost all those books that I had in that chest when the explosion happened, or whatever happened. So I'm going to need to make some new ones. Alright, there's one, which means... Now, we get our first mending book. Bam. There we go. With 9 emeralds to spare. And I'm probably not gonna end up using this because... I can't even get enough levels to get a level 30 enchant, so... Alright, we are full up on beds, so I think... we can probably get away with 2 more. Yep. So we are going to actually... we are actually going to attempt a little bit more netherite mining. First, though, I'm going to make a new pickaxe because this one's about to break, so... oh, some right here. No! Did that one get burned up? No, I got it, okay. I thought that one got burned up right at the last second. That would have been sad. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on here? Me falling, that's what's happening. Weird. Whoa, okay then. Yeah, a little bit more here. Looks like... nothing from this one. So we got about 5 ancient debris from that trip, which isn't that bad at all. What is going on here? Is there really just a gas in the middle of my tunnel? That's interesting. Okay. That was null right over there. Okay. What was he doing here? So I guess stuff can spawn in the nether. Including these guys. Alright, we have returned. The moon is once again a white speck. So, is that it? Is that all the moon has to offer? Just like the I see, maybe I see you, and that was it? Hmm. Alright, so that's gonna come up to 12 netherite scrap, which will also make 3 ingots, I believe? Yeah, and then it should be... We have exactly enough gold as well to turn all of those into ingots, which I might as well. Believe it goes like this. Yep. And I like how this texture pack, Netherite just looks like a darkened iron ingot. Alright, and make our last one. There we go, 3 ingots. And eventually we might use those. Alright, so I have one more thing planned before we end off the episode here. It's been a pretty uneventful one, I would say, but before we go, we are going to get another villager. Probably should have done this from the start, just to speed this whole thing up, but we're going to get multiple librarians to get more books, and maybe even a Fletcher, so we can start selling other things. Alright, here we are at the village. And you are a nitwit, so I don't need you. Why does it feel so empty here? I only took 2 villagers from here. Oh, here's a priest. I'm just gonna take that from you. And then I'm also gonna do... Or not, apparently I can't do that. Come on. Place the boat. There we go. So probably by the time we get back to the base, it'll be almost sundown, so I imagine that the villager will be kinda reluctant on going up the hill, as they always are. So maybe we'll have to leave him out overnight. What a sight coming up on this thing from this angle. You get to see the tower, all the floating crosses, the water columns, and that squiggly tower thing. Alright, so there should actually be a composter right out by the farm already, so he might be gravitated to that. Nope, he's just gonna stand there. So we're probably gonna have to wait until the morning for him to actually come up here. And we're just gonna get rid of this for now. Oh, he is starting to move now. Oh, it looks like something new has happened with the moon. Yeah, something new is definitely happening with that. There's now a red orb, or a red circle, encapsulating some white dot. Interesting. Also up my render distance even more so we can see even farther. Like that, we can see that tower all the way from here. And so the moon's corruption is definitely still progressing. It seems like it just kind of recessed a little bit after the text. Our villager is also struggling over there. So I guess we could try to sleep.